Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. I am Courageous Mike, aka Courageous, and you're on the Courageous Podcast. I don't know, I'm working on that. I've seen on YouTube that a lot of people have Rage Podcasts, and it makes it hard with the algorithms to find me, so I'm just going to call mine the Courageous Mike Podcast, okay? CMP, I guess if you want to put it for abbreviation. All right. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Miss Bonnie B. She has her shows on Instagram and Facebook, but you also could catch her on YouTube at Erica Seven Show. All right. So tune into her. Been working with her a little bit for a while before during my time of starting my podcast at the beginning when I wasn't as confident and stuff, and she helps me flip that around. She's been growing, doing big. She's doing big things. She's hold it down in Dallas at least, and hold down the underground and building big clout. So shout out to her once again. All right. Now, this is what y'all been waiting for. I've been talking a lot about doing my male hierarchy discussion, and I'm gonna start dissecting and slowly giving that to y'all bit by bit. So first and foremost, I want to just get out the way of what a male hierarchy is. Okay. Male hierarchy is a totem pole, as you will, but not quite a totem pole, because I like to put it out as in a 7. The way I want to do that, because it's usually in a pyramid triangle, but I wanted to turn it sideways and make it into like a 7-like shape. I want the sigma, the alpha, and then everything falls else underneath the alpha, the beta, the delta, the gamma, and omega. The reason why I put it that way because it's easy, because the sigma and the alpha are still an alpha. Sigma is a different type of atom. I know it makes it a little bit confusing and stuff, and doesn't make it very let's see clear, as in description wise, as it. But I'm gonna break it to you like this: the sigma is the lone wolf, the alpha is the manly man, the beta is the simp, the delta is the average man, the regular Joe Smo. The gamma is the party boy, and the delta is the loser. All right, so if you want to categorize, it's gonna be all in categorized. Now, let me tell you now, I didn't like the pyramid thing because it really doesn't describe it. Yes, there are very few alphas than there is of everything else, but the omega is not the highest category of men. In fact, the delta is. That's why it's the average man, the regular Joe Smo. There's more regular people out here than there are of these other categories. And don't be discouraged that you are not in a certain category, because everyone has their advantage and their disadvantage, okay? So that's why it doesn't equate, because the deltas have the most women. The regular guys are the most relationships that have the regular women. That's how it normally goes. Now, this society that we've been in today has been going a little haywire. That's why we need these categories to appease people, and to give y'all other reliefs and other options out there, so you won't be tied to a beta and an alpha, all right, or the alpha and the beta. This is important because it's important for people to be able to express themselves and have muscle pick. When people feel boxed in, then more controversy forms with that. All right. and we want to help reduce the anxiety and stuff, and that's what this is for, to help reduce the anxiety out there. Now, you can't exactly just say you want to be any of these categories and just be it. These categories are required to you to shoot towards them and actually achieve them. All right. So if you don't achieve them and shoot towards them, then you're not going to be in that category. All right. So many people want to be alphas or sigmas, but if you don't meet the requirements, if you're not a person who draws females and have a very profound way of drawing females, so you're in an alpha or a sigma way, which I'll break those down later on, then you're not going to be in the category. If you don't got a lot of talents and skills, I mean, not talents and skills, but the energy, as in a gamma would have, you're not a gamma. If you're a person who tends to don't want to go core to what a normal male is, and tend to not be a hard worker and a person who puts himself out there and stuff and do things, you tend to be a mega. If you're a person who's just not good at anything, you don't draw people and don't have the biggest totem pole as in attraction, then you're gonna be a loser. You're gonna be a mega. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but you always can move from category with your ambition. So if you are a loser and you learn how women approach, know how to attract women more, you could move yourself up to one of the alphas, a sigma or an alpha, and or you could just move yourself up to a beta and just be a person who just simps over a girl, a guy who's just all romanticized by a woman, and support her in all her endeavors instead of her supporting you in your endeavors. If you have that mentality and that drive, then that's what you are, because you accomplish being that. All right. So I'm gonna get more into these categories and break them down. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go to the top, because I know everybody wants to know what alpha and the sigma is. I'm gonna let y'all hold out for those. So I want y'all to build up the suspense, and I want y'all to tune into all these other categories, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna find yourself being in the other categories than the alpha or sigma. All right. So these are the cream of the crops. These are people who more likely know what they're doing than not. Now, is there confusion in these things? Of course, yes. It's not easy to figure out these things. We all tend to have a bit of every category sometimes. Sometimes, and it may be hard to try to put to know which box that we're in. Myself, I was raised by my mom, so that makes me intend to be in the beta category, because I'm a very emotional guy, and I tend to put my emotions into a lot of things I do, which and could spiral out of control 9 times out of 10, and put me in the beta category. But what doesn't is the fact that I tend to go out there and lead people. I have plenty of people I took care of in my life, male and females, and not just take care of them, just let them pamper out me, but I led them. I gave them structure and set of rules and know-how and stuff to go off of, requirements they have to live up to and do, and that what makes me an alpha, a person who tends to control others or lead others. Not saying control, but lead others. You know, these people wanted to be led beneath me, and they see that type of person to me to be led and stuff. High responsibility. I like to say I have a little swagger myself. If I don't toot my own horn. Like charisma, talent. Shoot. I'm a very career oriented type of person, so I shoot for the moon and stuff like that. Then I try to stick out the box, you know. So trying to do my own thing sometimes. So that could kind of lead up to a Sigma type of mentality and stuff too. So it can be confusing at times. Since I mean a lot of categories and stuff, I like to put myself in the alpha, you know, a regular alpha mentality. I know a lot of people would, and you know, it might be modest of me, but I would say I'm an alpha with still beta tendencies. You know, I still say I have beta tendencies. I still lose control of my emotions a lot more times than I want to, and there's more work that I think I need to be put into be considered as a high earning male or a high class male. Now, being a high class male does that automatically make you alpha? No, not at all. I mean, you could be a high earning male, a high class male, and still have a beta mentality or an average mentality or a loser mentality. But those things will be dived into more. So I advise y'all to tune in and keep track of me. Courageous Mike, aka Courageous. Join me on my podcast and let's get this going. Like, share, subscribe, follow, and leave a comment. Please make sure to leave a comment. I want to hear your opinions about things because we're all a community and we need to push together. I push for uniting, especially with black people. You know, number one, we need to unite, and if everybody else want to fall in, that's cool. You know, but I'm pro-black, and that's what I'm going to push towards, and everybody else, we just fall in. You know, it's no hate, just all love. All right, out.